Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world, as I am posting this. I'm posting it in time for December 25th, where I am. In fact, I'm posting it very early for December 25th. It's midday, the 24th, where I am, because I want to say real quick here, if you do catch this video as I'm posting it, I am going to be on live Christmas Eve, December 24th. And on again, off again over the course of the night. And I will be on live on YouTube, on again, off again on the 25th. I cannot commit to a time because I'm just going to kind of go by how I'm feeling. But pay attention to your YouTube notifications. YouTube should let you know when I'm going live. And I just figured anybody who is alone Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I'm just gonna, or even if you're not alone, even if you have a house full of people and you just want to get away for a little bit, I'm gonna be pulling cards. So I'll be taking your questions and pulling cards live. And so, like I said, just pay attention to notifications. Your card for the day for the 25th is the Four of Wands. I love this, you guys. I love this so much. First and foremost, I do want to say that traditionally speaking, Four of Wands could indicate here like getting together, celebrations, family reunions, parties, weddings, all that good stuff. And we could say, oh, how appropriate for, Christmas Day, the 25th. And some of us don't celebrate Christmas, but, or some of us are not feeling like we have a house full of people, or we have a bunch of people around, and so we might think, oh well, it doesn't apply to me. But Four of Wands comes up here to let us know that this is a time that this is what is being called in. Okay, you're calling in this Four of Wands energy. For some of you, you may be manifesting marriage. Four of Wands is a card that's associated also with marriage and weddings. You may be invited to something, and maybe it's not going to be for a few months from now, but you're on the fence about going. And Four of Wands could come up to say, hey, it's going to be worth your while to go. It's going to be worth your while to attend. This is going to be a good thing for you. And Four of Wands is a card that comes up a lot of the times in my readings when we're coming into a time of being rooted, like being grounded, having a sense of home. So if you are feeling sad today, if you are feeling discouraged, this card is very encouraging because it says that you're headed in this direction of a sense of home, a sense of permanence, a sense of being very grounded. And I've shared the experience in the past with you all, not to talk about myself or to make it about me, but just to give testimony, just to give you reassurance, just to let you know I can tell you firsthand. I know what it's like if you may feel like things in your life are very temporary, or you just feel like you can't get your footing, you can't get your grounding. It's just on from one place to the next place to the next place. Four of Wands is a card that kept coming up for me some time ago, and it was during a very kind of transient time in my life. And this card kept coming up, and things happened and things came together, and I was able to finally have some stability in my life. I was able to have some security in my life and to establish a sense of home for myself, which is something that I never, ever, ever in a million years thought could ever happen. And it happened. And maybe you feel like it could never happen. You might be in a situation where you're feeling like it's never going to happen. There's nobody out there that I can be friends with. There's nobody out there that I relate to. There's nobody out there that I could ever be in a relationship with. There's no way I would ever be able to, get financially independent, or like get my own place, and I'm just stuck in this situation. It can seem very hopeless. But the Four of Wands is coming up to tell you you are manifesting security, stability, and a sense of home. Okay? You are manifesting a sense of stability, security, and a sense of home. It is coming in. I want to say one more thing, and I don't want to make it all about Christmas or all about the holidays, because I know some people don't celebrate the holidays. I know also, depending on, different cultures or different parts of the world, the 25th may not be a holiday, but this message is coming in. This time of year, the holiday season, the New Year season, it can be very lonely for people who have found themselves in entanglements um, with people. Sometimes it could be that this person is married and you thought, oh, I would never in a million years ever get involved with a married person. And now all of a sudden, here you are in this entanglement. Or there could be a strong connection with a person, but for whatever reason, you all aren't together. Either the person isn't committing, or there's obstacles between the two of you to where it just seems like you can't be together in this lifetime, at least not openly, but you all might have an entanglement with each other in secret or in private. Four of Wands in love readings can come up for me to say sometimes people have a cycle of finding themselves in situations where they may have lovers, or like it just tends to happen that they'll have a really strong connection with a person, but it doesn't commit. It doesn't come into uh, like everyday life. Your friends and family don't spend time together with their friends and family. You all don't get to spend time together in the light of day, but you might have a very, very strong connection in private. And there could even be strong feelings and emotions there, right? But it's like the relationship's not taking root and not moving forward. And so some of you maybe have had these really strong connections with people, but the relationship doesn't progress. The relationship doesn't come into like planning a future together, making a life together. A lot of the times this happens because we have a strong past life connection with a person. We have a very strong, sense of familiarity with this person because of this past life connection. And it could be a soulmate. But in this particular lifetime, we're not headed in the right direction. We might not even have the same principles or priorities or values. And so it's really hard to get rooted with someone that's not having the same goals as you or the same priorities as you. But you could love each other deeply and you can have a strong connection, but it could be next to impossible to make the relationship move forward. So Four of Wands sometimes comes up for me in love readings to say you're in the process of breaking that cycle. You're in the process of breaking out of the cycle of having lovers and actually being able to be with someone that you can have love, passion, but you have the same goals. You're headed in the right direction. You have the same priorities, the same values, the same principles. So, this is the relationship that's going to take root. This is the relationship where you can actually make a life together. You're going and you're doing things together. You're socializing as a couple together. You have a sense of family, a sense of friends, a sense of community together. So maybe some of you are feeling lonely because you're in an entanglement and you really want desperately to be with the person that you love and you be longing for that person. Well, the reason why some of you are in the situation, like I said, it could be a very strong past life connection with this person. And like I said, there could be a lot of love there, but you all just are not headed in the same direction in this lifetime. And the Four of Wands is saying you're coming into the time of realizing this and releasing this and being with a partner who you can make a home with, who you can make a life with. So you may want to check out your weekly forecasts if you haven't already. There is a link in the description that will take you to the weekly forecasts. Do check out the 2023 forecasts if you haven't already. We're 6 days away from the new year, and so if you're curious about what might be coming up for 2023, you might want to check out the forecasts. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous, fabulous day ahead. Take care and be well. And hopefully, I'll connect with some of you tonight and tomorrow as I'm hopping on here and there to go live and pull cards for you guys. Be well, my darlings.